city of Zachary getting ready for a big game this Friday. The Broncos are in the semifinals.
Yeah, they're taking on the Dutchtown Griffins after defeating Dutchtown last week in the playoffs. Tune in's Mia Monet joins us live from Broncos Stadium to tell us how they're getting ready for the big game. Mia, good morning. I know the Broncos, their fans, the whole town is fired up.
Good morning, Brandy and JP. That's right. The whole town of Zachary is so excited for this big game that will be happening right behind me in the stadium, the Broncos Stadium, tomorrow evening. Now, this is going to be a really big deal. This is the semifinals right after they win this game. If they win this game, whoever wins this game, they will be going into the Superdome. Now, Zachary is getting ready for this game. They've got a lot planned. Well, especially when it comes to traffic, they're shutting off some streets. They even have a Christmas village that's going to be happening tomorrow, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult to get to this stadium tomorrow if you are coming to this game. But in about 30 to 40 minutes, the Zachary Broncos will be taking their field for their 6 a.m. practice, and I will be joined by the head coach, Coach Brewerton, who will be talking to me just a little bit about how they are getting ready for the game. Make sure you stay tuned right here on Channel 2, because I'm going to give you all those details on which streets will be closed off and what you need to do to make sure that you are here in the stadium and in your seat for kickoff tomorrow evening. But stay tuned right here to get all that information coming up in just a few. For now, reporting in Zachary, I'm Mia Monet, WBRZ News 2.
Huge game.
That's right. Two teams right here in our viewing area. Dutchtown Griffins. Now, y'all know how I feel about the Griffins. And then the Zachary Broncos facing each other. It's going to be a packed game. I'm sure it's going to be a sellout event because it's almost a local game for both teams.
I was at Dutchtown the other night rehearsing for our Baton Rouge concert band concert in their band hall. And let me tell you what. The team, the band, the school, the whole town, the whole area of Prairieville, they were getting ready.
That's right.
I think they're going to have the whole stadium is going to be full.
NFL players have come from both of these schools, so this is going to be a huge, huge, huge matchup.
I bet you B. Kelly is there as well.
Okay, keep not recruiting. We'll have to see what happens.
Just taking it in. Mia, good morning. I know the Broncos and the Griffins, the fans, both communities are really fired up. That stadium's going to be rocking.
Good morning, JP and Brandy. That is right. This stadium is going to be rocking. It's actually kind of rocking right now because the high school football team just arrived moments ago, and they're actually practicing right now. They have a 6 a.m. practice, and it is a lot going on out here right now. You can see behind me the players are lined up and warming up and getting things ready for that practice. But I do want to make something known and mentioned that tomorrow, whether it's the Zachary Bronco fans or whether it's the Dutchtown Griffin fans, there will be some streets blocked off between Old Baker Road on Main Street. Main Street will be blocked off between Old Baker Road and Highway 19 because Zachary's town actually has a Christmas village that's going to be going on at the same time as the football game. So there's some big things happening. So there's only a few ways that you can access the high school, and it will not be between those roads. So please be mindful of that as you're heading to the game. But I actually have someone joining me this morning. I have Coach David Brewerton, who is the head coach of the Zachary Broncos football team, and he has some spirit with him. Ladies, good morning.
Good morning.
So what do y'all have for me today? Ready? Let's get it.
G-O, go Broncos, go! G-O, go Broncos, go! G-O, go Broncos, go! Last time. G-O, go Broncos, go!
Okay, now it's going down here this morning. Is that right, Coach?
A lot of juice early this morning. A lot of juice. I like it. I like it.
So talk to me just a little bit. It's going to be going down right here at the Broncos Stadium tomorrow morning with the Dutchtown Griffins. How are you feeling about the game?
I'm excited about it. You know, I think certainly our kids have worked for this since January and had a really good season and a good playoff run so far. So I'm excited for the opportunity to host a semifinal game, no doubt.
Now, last year y'all went, but how are you feeling about going this year?
Yeah. Well, thankfully, we've been in the semifinals 9 out of the last 10 years, so the program itself is used to being in these kind of positions, and the stakes just get higher and higher every week, and they're certainly very high tomorrow night.
Okay, well, Coach, I'm going to be honest with you. I want to tell you the truth. I was not rooting for y'all last week.
Why is that?
I was rooting for Dutchtown last week.
How'd that work out for you?
It did not, but my little cousin is Kalaj Cobbins.
Okay.
He is a 4-star recruit with LSU, and he plays for Dutchtown, so I was rooting for him.
He's a heck of a ball player, without question. Yep. Yep.
Well, Coach, I'm going to let you go on ahead and lead that practice. I know you got some things to do, but thank you for joining me this morning. Well, there you have it, folks. There's so much going on here in Zachary between the Christmas Village, the traffic that's going to be blocked off tomorrow for the game, and, of course, these players are getting ready to hit this turf again tomorrow night to play the Dutchtown Griffins. So please stay tuned right here. We still have more coming up to talk about the big game that will be happening tomorrow. For now, reporting in Zachary, I'm Mia Monet, WBRZ News 2. Good morning, JP. That's right. The Broncos, the Zachary Broncos, are up bright and early because on Thursdays they have a 6 a.m. practice, and we were thankful to be invited by Coach David Brewerton. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing good. Now, first, I do want to let everyone know that if you are planning to come out to this big game tomorrow night, it's going to be Broncos versus the Dutchtown Griffins. You need to be mindful of the traffic. Now, if you take a look at your screen, you will see that there will be some street closures. Main Street will be closed between Old Baker Road and Highway 19. That's because the Zachary Christmas Village is going to be happening around the same time as the game. So you will not be able to access the high school from that way. You will need to make an alternate route. So this is just a reminder and to let everyone know who will be planning to come out to that game tomorrow. Now let's get a little bit back to football. Now, Coach, this is actually the first time that y'all are seeing Dutchtown in the playoffs since 2015. How does that feel, and what are you thinking right now?
Well, we're excited about the opportunity. You know, they got a really good football team. Coach Guy Mastretta does a great job over there, an old friend of mine, and you know, we're looking forward to the competition. It's going to be a great night here in Zachary, and we're certainly very blessed to host it.
Now, y'all have been practicing. Y'all started practice at 6 a.m. What are some things? Are y'all nervous about anything in particular?
Well, I just think it's about playing to our standard and what we do week in and week out. I think at this point in the season, you know, it's all the way to the 14th week. You got to do the things that identifies you as a program, and that's what we're planning to do tomorrow night.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Coach. I'm going to let you go on and get back to practice. He has to lead the team, guys. This is the head coach. He has to go. But thank you so much, Coach. Now, it's a pleasure. Now, I know we got some spirit coming in. Is that what we got?
I-E-L-L, everybody yell, go Broncos, go Broncos, go Broncos, go Broncos. Y-E-L-L, Y-E-L-L, everybody yell, go Broncos, go Broncos, go Broncos, go Broncos.
Wow. Okay, so good morning, Miss Erica Henry, assistant principal.
Good morning.
So y'all are up bright and early.
Oh, yes, ma'am. We are spirited. We are ready to take on Dutchtown.
Okay, now, all these, is this like a good representation of how the school and the town is feeling?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Can't you feel the excitement in the air? Look at these kids up at 6 a.m. ready to cheer on the Broncos.
Okay, well, thank you. Good luck in the playoffs.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it, guys. There's a lot of spirit here going on in Zachary because there is a big game happening tomorrow night versus the Dutchtown Griffins. So this is the place to be Friday night for some Friday night football. For now, reporting in Zachary, I'm Mia Monet, WBRZ News 2. Good morning. Now, actually, it's been a long morning already here at the Broncos Stadium. Practice is ending. Now, these players got to practice at 6 a.m. this morning with the coaches to run through things, to have one more practice before the big game on Friday night versus the Dutchtown Griffins. Now, this is actually head coach, Mr. David Brewerton. I'm going to catch him really quickly before he heads off. Now, Coach, this was the last practice before the game. How are you feeling?
Feel great. Guys are locked in. We've had a great week of practice, and we're just asking for laser focus tomorrow night.
Now, this is the first time that y'all have seen Dutchtown since 2015 in the playoffs. Right. How are you feeling about that?
Yeah, I'm excited about it. We were lucky enough to play them twice that year, but this is a completely different Dutchtown program now with Guy Mastretta at the helm, and we're looking forward to great competition tomorrow night.
Thank you so much, Coach. I hope you have a good luck at the game tomorrow. Now, also something to keep in mind, folks, there is a traffic situation happening in downtown Zachary. Now, tomorrow, for anyone who is heading to the game, whether it is a Dutchtown Griffin fan or the Broncos fan, there is a closure on Main Street. Now, the roads will be closed between Old Baker Road and between Highway 19. That stretch will not be open. You will need to find another route to the high school if you are coming. But there's actually more than just the football team here this morning. There's quite a few Spirit people.
Everybody yell, go Broncos, go Broncos, go Broncos, go Broncos. Y-E-L-L, Y-E-L-L, everybody yell, go Broncos, go Broncos, go Broncos, go Broncos.
Go Broncos. Well, we're actually joined by the assistant principal this morning as well, Miss Erica Henry. Good morning, Miss Henry.
Good morning.
So this is the Spirit across the city, across the town, across the school.
Oh, yes, ma'am. This is the Zachary Spirit here.
So how are you feeling about the game?
Oh, I'm excited. I'm ready.
Okay. Well, good luck in the game. Now, there you have it, folks. This is a big game. This is a big game tomorrow versus Zachary versus Dutchtown. If you are not here, you need to be. For now, reporting in Zachary, I'm Mia Monet, WBRZ News 2.